Runnemede Board of Education meeting is called to order. The Board of Education is in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 entitled the Open Public Meetings Act. The time, date, and location of this meeting was appropriately advertised by notifying in retrospect, as well as posting notices in Barrow Hall, Runnemede Post Office, Maryville School, Alliant Bingham School, Grace Downing School, and the Runnemede Public School District website. Please rise and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, board members.
Ms. Beebe, Ms. Davey.
Here.
Ms. Davidson.
Here.
Mr. Lego. Here. Ms. O'Brien.
Here.
Ms. Panzarella.
Here.
Ms. Warner.
Here.
Ms. Sams.
Here.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes, here.
Quorum.
Also present, Mark Iannucci, Superintendent, Dr. Sean McCarron, Business Administrator, Director of Curriculum Instruction, Mr. Steve Keeley, Principal of Volt School, and Mr. Frank Hines, Supervisor of Building and Grounds. At this time, I need approval for regular meeting minutes from October 15th.
Make a motion to approve regular meeting minutes from October 15th.
A second.
Motion made by Maria, seconded by Lindsay. Any questions there? Roll call.
Ms. Davey.
Yes.
Ms. Davidson.
Yes.
Mr. Lego.
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien.
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella.
Yes.
Ms. Warner.
Yes.
Ms. Sams.
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
No presentations or correspondence this month? Okay, at this time, we're open for public comment on agenda items only. Does anybody have any questions? If not, then Mr. Iannucci.
All right, good year, well, thanks for coming. Just a couple of things regarding attendance really hasn't changed, excuse me, enrollment really hasn't moved too much lately. We have a couple on leave each week or month, and then a couple in, so we remain steady, around 824 students. Parent-teacher conferences took place the first week in November. We kind of moved those up away from next week, the Thanksgiving holiday. Attendance was strong in all three buildings, it seemed. Any parent that wasn't able to attend the conference, thanks to the teachers, they were able to come and either phone calls, Zooms, or to the other times. So we appreciate that. Being flexible and the administrators were attending and organizing things for our parents. Holiday committee, if you are interested, we're always looking for people to help out, people that donate. Could be,
Is there a tray or anything? That was my question.
I will. I know.
Like a tag, I know we use it.
We do that. I will go out and get a number if you need it, see what.
Okay.
People usually always pop up last second, so it's,
Okay.
something that you just send me an email, definitely pass that along to you. Veterans Day activities took place at all three buildings. Did a great job, and they posted pictures on Facebook. I thank all those veterans who came to share some of their stories with our students and staff. Also the staff that organized that. It's always a special time. So if you ever have a chance to attend one of those, maybe next year if you see that, he did a great job. So thank Mr. Peely, Ms. Yezzi, Mr. Maloney for organizing with their staff for the events. Facilities, all our big projects are done. I'm not even looking frank right now. All our big projects that we had a little problem with towards the end of the summer there in the fall, they are finished. We just have some small things going on right now. It will progress throughout the year. Dr. McCarron is very excited to talk to you about testing pilot that took place. We did have some hiccups, but the good thing is everybody had some hiccups with testing. It's new, so thank goodness this is just a pilot. But there were some technical glitches, but again, thank you to staff for navigating through them. Congratulations, Ms. Davison, Ms. Panzarella, as well as Ms. Sams, for your re-elections for the board. We will swear you in back in January 5th, correct? Reorg. Check with the county, or excuse me, check with the.
You better. I'll check in
I
emails.
checked with the borough this year,
Text
so
messages.
they confirmed that theirs is on January 6th. So we will be on the 5th. So then you don't have to cut yourself in half between 2 days and months.
Yes. Give us another.
And that will be successful with that. As I always like to remind you, in November, inclement weather days, you never know when you're going to get them. We lucked out the last couple of years with them. What we did is post this. What's that?
Studies are good.
I'm not complaining. So we do make those announcements through text blasts and emails, as well as post on our website as Facebook page. We no longer do on to KYW or put it on the news, because people, that's not the way they access some of that information.
I used to listen.
So, guys,
We all do
How
that.
do we feel?
Watch the
We're all-
tape,
I'm at the
across the
bottom of
bottom.
this
Yeah.
waiting for the
Maybe
numbers.
listen in the dark.
I used to do that with TV too.
If you missed, like, something you, or you
Even
touched
said,
on,
oh, the alphabet again.
R's at the end of the alphabet?
Yeah, so again, we do attempt to make that announcement as quickly to give parents a heads up. I do coordinate with Frank and his team because they do a great job with the equipment that they have.
We need them to do our roads. No, just kidding. We're always ready.
Yeah, so we
Can't
will
say that.
hopefully not have to make any of those before the first of the year, but you never know. So our next board meeting is scheduled for December 17th. And to remind you, reorg will be on Monday, January 5th, both at 6:30 p.m. And that's all I have. Thanksgiving Day.
At 6, you said?
6:30.
1-5 at 6:30. What day is that?
Monday.
Monday? Any questions for Mr. Inici? No? Okay, Dr. McCarron?
Okay, so as Mr. Arnucci said, we did do the pilot field test for NJSLA Adaptive. I will clarify that while there were hiccups, I don't think they were our hiccups. I feel like they were the system's hiccups overall. We aren't really fans of the new system. I do have to give credit though to Ms. Mangino, Ms. Deeds, Mr. Renora for all of their help and support in terms of making sure. One of the things that's really different with this new system is that in the past, we would be able to set up, and if anything went wrong in any of the classrooms, we would be able to do it directly from our computers and fix everything. That is no longer the case anymore. We have to actually go into the rooms and physically have our hands on the students' devices and go off of the teacher's device. From an administrative district level, we don't have any access or views to see if classrooms are done, who's finished, who's logged in, who needs to be reset. So that has now been a great piece of that, and it kind of changes the whole dynamic. We were very lucky in the fact that we have enough staff members who are able to support and help and push in and get all of that done. The new grant system, I keep giving you updates on that in terms of our federal grants, which is Title I, Title II, Title III, Title IV, and IDEA. It's a good portion of we get a good amount of money from our federal grants. We have yet to be able to request any reimbursements from the state on that because the grant system has not been fully finalized. So they will ask us in our mid-year budget reviews, which Mr. Einer will be going into in the next month or so. How do you do drawdowns? Are you doing them on a bi-weekly basis, on a monthly basis? We've been able to do none of it. A lot of our programs that we purchased through our grants are purchased in July. So at this point, you will see in the financials, if you look at the 20 accounts, you will see that those 20 accounts are in the red. Those 20 accounts are in the red, not because we don't have cash, but because we don't have money in our 20 accounts because we haven't been able to request those reimbursements from the state, which is from the federal government. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. The preschool has a brand new system that they're using. It's called the PBOP system. That's how we report all of our information and things like that. Annually, we have to go out to Head Starts, which we don't have any Head Starts locally that house Runnemede students. And then we also have to go out to local providers. We did get notification from our local provider, Kitty Academy, that they do have availability to have one classroom. That is a conversation that we will have with them like we had in the past. One of the concerns that we have as a district is ensuring the fact that if they do have a facility, that it's ensuring the fact that it goes through. As you know, the last time they weren't able to provide that, we were fortunate enough to be able to open that classroom over at Bingham. Currently, we're at about 120 preschool students. That's about 60 per grade level, if you look at it from the perspective that it's 3s and 4s. And our average enrollment count is about 75 to 100 on average per grade level that we currently have. It's ranging more in the 80s, I want to say, currently. So with that being said, we're almost at what they call our universe, which means that we really don't have a wait list. We do have a number of special ed students who are coming in as they age into the program, because if it's through early intervention, they're able to start preschool when they turn 3 on the dot. So that there's a different dynamic with that, but for right now, we might be opening an additional classroom room, which would put us at 9 classrooms. As we go through that process, I will keep you informed as that goes along. I need to inform the state, though, of those numbers now, because the numbers that I'm reporting on November 15th are the numbers of how we get our budget money for preschool funding coming up in the spring, okay? Next, we received samples from 5 ELA programs that our teachers are currently reviewing in grades K to 5. The goal would be to do an implementation of ELA probably for 26-27. However, we are starting that process now to the point where we might actually be bringing materials in if we decide on a program at the end of this school year to actually start training and providing samples and materials and all those things for whatever we choose to go on. When we look at piloting, some districts will do, I've participated in piloting programs before. That can be frustrating because you have your current program going and then you might have 3 other programs that you're sampling in different classrooms and then one program is chosen. So for some teachers, that means they're teaching 3 separate programs over the course of a 3-year cycle. That's a lot. What we are looking to do as a district is not only looking at all the samples that we currently have, but then we're going to have presentations come in from the providers. And then we also have local districts that are currently utilizing the program. So our teachers, the goal would be to actually send our teachers out into other districts where the program is being implemented and used, where they can talk to other staff members and kind of see like what's working really well, what's not working well, what are the benefits, what are the downfalls. So that way we can get a full picture of how the program is working before we actually implement. Math will be the following year. So we'll be looking at math programs in 26-27, implementation in 27-28. I know we are moving away from our current reading program just based on the feedback we have from our teachers currently. They are looking for something different. In math, I'm not getting that same feedback. So while we will look at other programs, I also wouldn't be surprised if we ended up staying with our current program and updated version that we have. And then that is all I have.
Any questions for Dr. McCown? No? Okay, principals, nurses, building and grounds, special education reports were attached. Any questions there? No? All right, PTA report. I know we had our bag bingo, right? And field trips are still in effect, so they're doing great as usual. Committee reports, anything? Anyone have an update?
We didn't have a meeting this month.
Yeah.
We postponed until next month.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Okay.
I'm not sure if anyone signed up to go, and I think delegate assembly is the first weekend of December. If anyone's interested, that would be on your NJSBA, the
Yes.
website to sign up.
Yep, and that, there's a virtual option there still?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
And that is one of the things that you do need if you don't have one of your certifications.
Mhm.
That's one of the items that
Okay.
is on this list.
Thank you. Anything else? Yes, it is, it's long, it's very long.
It was actually very short last time,
Oh, was it?
way short. It was done before noon last time.
Okay, that's not too
It
bad.
was weird, or,
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's not like
I
the entire
literally was
day.
like, no, something's wrong. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean wrong?
Well, the first time I ever went, I was like shocked. I was like,
In person, I was there all day.
yes, all day. I'm like, that bagel that I had at 7 a.m., it's not, I'm hungry right now, like it was like 3, 4 p.m., yeah.
Correct.
Okay, well, that's good to know. If anyone wants to sign up, that's there. Any other? I think, with the holidays coming, they'll probably will resume a little more frequently in January. So we'll move along to new business then. Under property and transportation, I need a motion for items 1 and 2.
I'll make a motion to approve items 1 and 2 in property and transportation. Second?
Motion made by Barbie, seconded by Naomi. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Davy?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Warner?
Yes.
Ms. Sims?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under personnel, I need a motion to approve, I think there was something added on the back there. Numbers 1 to 8, please. The personnel.
I'll make a motion to approve items number 1 through 8.
I'll second.
Motion made by Lindsay, seconded by Dennis. Any questions there? Roll call.
Ms. Davy?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Warner?
Yes.
Ms. Sims?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Same thing with
Question.
Go ahead.
There's a cancellation of a club at Downey. Why?
This is a logistical issue.
All right.
And then
Do
that'll be
we,
replaced.
this, a follow-up question, only because, again, I don't have a Downey child in Oregon. Are the same clubs offered at both schools.
They run similar
Okay.
clubs, sometimes it's based off of staff interest.
So
Um,
that was
they
my
are
next
similar.
question. I assume was going to be my next statement, is that a lot of it has to do with staffing. Just a thought. We should try to balance both schools. And they don't have to be the same clubs. One school should have as many as the other. Just throwing that into the
I
universe.
believe, I can check the number.
Well, like, I don't know,
Negative.
okay, I don't know that to be true, but like, right now, we just approved Bella to be the yearbook club at the school she doesn't teach at.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
like, put it out there to everybody too,
Yeah.
right?
I can check into that.
Yeah, definitely check into it for equity, sure.
Yeah, we really, let's do that.
No, thank you. Under finance, I need a motion to approve items numbers 1 through 9. There's a few things added here too.
I'll make a motion to approve items 1 through 9 attendance.
Second?
Motion made by Barbie, second by Lisa. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Davy?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Warner?
Yes.
Ms. Sands?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes. Under curriculum, I need a motion from items 1 through 6. There's 2 clinical practices added there.
I'll make a motion under curriculum items 1 through 6.
Motion made by Dennis,
I'll second.
second by Lindsay. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Davy?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Warner? Ms. Sands?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under policy and public relations, I need a motion for items 1 through 4.
I'll make a motion to accept items number 1 through 4.
Second.
Motion by Lindsay, second by Barbie. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Davy?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson? Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Warner?
Yes.
Ms. Sands?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
At this time, is there any public comment?
I have public comment.
Maria, you have a
I would
public
like to be
comment?
recognized as a parent, not as a board member.
Yes.
It's been a long week, and it continues as I walk in the building tonight. Very frustrated. So, fortunately, the call came on Monday. Yesterday, I was at MD Anderson all day, and I would not have been able to resolve the issue. Why, when we knew about tryouts for God knows how long, is a nurse calling me at 1:27 for paperwork? Okay, why? And we had to fill staff here, we had to fill staff there. Long before we had to fill staff, the registration for sports was due. We are failing on many levels, and it's becoming embarrassing, all right? And I'm not afraid to be the one that states it. I'll even remove myself. It's becoming embarrassing. The things that I, in this community, am hearing are starting to make me cringe. We need to do better. We were elected by the people that are suffering to do for their kids, and we're not. We're failing, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy. That was instance that affected me, okay? But there's lots that doesn't. There's lots that I hear about. We need to do better. If it means, and I don't know what the solution is, but I'm hearing too much that's not being addressed. It's not good. It's not good. We were elected, right, by the people, the taxpayers. A large percentage of them have school children. Are we doing what we should be doing? I don't know what that means. Do we need to start meeting as committees and addressing some of the things? Do we need to have a student representative that becomes part of something? No, they can't sit on the school board, but can we have somebody?
Oh, the student council president can come sit. They do at the high school.
Do we need, I'm not saying we need a member of the union here, or that we can meet with. Do we need a staff member? We're missing things. we're missing things. And I think that I was the one that advocated years ago for a weekly email. But I think we're missing quite a bit that would not be deemed micromanaging. And I think that whether it's meeting as a committee, I missed Sean's phone call yesterday. I don't know that talking to him about any of what is going on would have made it any better. But somehow we have to get, before this gets out of hand.
Can you give more context?
Are you talking specifically in regards to sports registration?
No,
Okay.
no. But I mean, that could have been.
Well, I mean, I can meet with you tomorrow,
All right.
Mr. Iannucci, if he's available, and Ms. Dr. McCarron. Because, I'm on the opposite end of your spectrum, right? I don't hear much. My kid doesn't, I don't have kids that I pick up at Downing, and I'm the grandma. No one knows who I am. It's lovely.
So
Right, so I'm not hearing no RY stuff, I don't have any kids that play sports here, I'm out of all of those loops,
So I
right?
have 300 plus basketball players, 87.9% in terms of numbers are Runnemede people. I have to report that because that's what helps us with the parade facility. And I've had way too much interaction in the past 3 weeks with parents and staff members that would need more support.
Well, not that we can't discuss it as a whole, but like, I don't know what you're talking about, so like, I'd be more than happy to meet with you literally tomorrow. Like, I can, I have Kay with me tonight, so I'd like to get
Right.
around, but
Two buildings that have to be locked, and
No,
a child in the
like,
back.
we can meet, let's talk, and honestly, reorg's coming, and let's make the committees. Let's go back to having we have our early meeting, let's have the committee meetings before, there's no issue with that.
Yeah.
We can invite students, we can invite whoever we want.
Because like you said, I'm just the grandmom. I think that if you're not in the mix, I mean, I can only point to Lindsay, I can only point to Barb, I can only point to Melissa. Like, you're in the community, do you hear everything's bells and whistles? Is it just me that's hearing things?
No,
All right.
I just don't know if we're all talking about the same.
But that's just it.
But that's-
Right.
Well, we have to actually,
Yeah.
honestly, I'd like to stop this conversation and comment now, and, like, call me, and we'll meet tomorrow. Tell me a time, let's go for you. If it can be tomorrow, if not,
I can.
it can be the next day. I'm free both days, Thursday and Friday this week, anytime. Not that I'm trying to say, but like, just remember, like, we're very specific on what we can and cannot speak about at a board meeting. And I don't want
I'm
anyone
not
to.
speaking people, I'm just saying.
I know, but there's also newer board members here that don't know the ethics and
But I do.
things. Right,
And
I'm not saying that you didn't, but what I'm saying is I don't wanna set
I don't think
anyone up
anybody would say names.
asking questions that could eventually be
What
detrimental,
I said was,
right?
I cannot be the only one, and I mean it.
And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I don't either, but I'm not in the mix. I'm not in the cut like you are. You understand what I'm saying? Not anymore. Long removed. Okay, so, I hear you loud and clear. And, but we need to know. In order to change something,
Exactly.
they have to be aware.
We have to.
And I think this whole entire board would agree with you on that. Any other public comment at this time? No. All right, no executive session is needed. December 17th, for complete transparency, my son has a match that day. It is his senior year. I do not know that he will wrestle against that team, so if he's not wrestling, I will be here. If not, I will be at Cherry Hill East. I'll keep you guys posted on that, but that would be the only reason why I would not be here. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I need a motion to adjourn. Motion made by Barbie, second by Lisa. Was that Melissa? Melissa, sorry. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it.